Saying no feels impossible. But what if I told you it's the secret to gaining respect and peace of mind? Be honest. When was the last time you said yes when you really wanted to say no? Maybe it was extra work, a social event you dreaded, or a favor that drained your energy. Saying no should be simple, right? But we worry. We don't want to disappoint people, or seem rude, or deal with awkwardness. Saying no seems simple, so why does it feel so hard? Think about the last time you wanted to say no, but ended up saying yes. Did you feel guilty, afraid of being judged, or just uncomfortable in the moment? You're not alone. Most people struggle with saying no, even when they know they should. Why? Here are 3 big reasons. First, we fear disappointing others. We want to be liked, and we don't want to let anyone down, especially people we care about. Second, we don't want to seem rude or selfish. Society teaches us that saying no is bad, but that's a lie. And third, we avoid conflict. We tell ourselves it's just easier to say yes than to deal with an uncomfortable conversation. But here's the truth, saying no isn't selfish, it's self-care. Protecting your time and energy allows you to focus on what truly matters, and if you don't set boundaries, no one else will do it for you. Many people believe that saying no pushes others away, but in reality, saying no protects you. When you say no, you're not rejecting someone, you're respecting your own limits. Here's why saying no is actually a good thing. It protects your time and energy so you don't burn out. It strengthens your relationships because people respect those with clear boundaries. It reduces stress and anxiety because you stop overcommitting yourself. And here's the surprising part. People who set boundaries experience higher self-confidence and better mental well-being. Because every time you say no to something that drains you, you're saying yes to something that truly matters. Why does saying no feel so guilty? We all know setting boundaries is important, so why does it still feel uncomfortable? Because we think no one else struggles with this. But guess what? Even the most confident people had to learn this skill over time. So here are 5 simple strategies to say no without guilt or awkwardness. First, take your time. You don't have to answer immediately. Take a moment before responding. Saying, "Let me get back to you," gives you time to decide without pressure. Second, keep it simple. The best way to say no, keep it short and direct. You don't need a long excuse, just a polite but firm response. Third, use I statements. Instead of blaming the situation or making excuses, take ownership of your decision with I statements. This makes your response sound confident and personal. Fourth, offer an alternative if you want to. Sometimes you may want to help but can't commit fully. In that case, offering an alternative can be a great way to say no while being supportive. And last, practice saying no. Like any skill, saying no gets easier with practice. Try role-playing with a trusted friend or writing down your responses in a journal. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Remember, saying no is about protecting your time, energy, and peace of mind. The more you practice, the easier it gets. And recall, every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to what truly matters. Saying no isn't just about setting boundaries. It's about creating space for the things that enrich your life. At first, it might feel uncomfortable, but like any skill, the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Because when you say no, you're not just protecting your time, you're making room for the things that deserve your time and energy. Which strategy resonated with you the most? Drop a comment below. You now understand why saying no is important and how to do it. But what happens next? Saying no once is a great start, but strengthening your boundaries means making it a habit. Here are 3 simple ways to make saying no feel natural and effortless. Step 1. Recognize the benefits. Start by noticing how saying no improves your life. Did it free up time, reduce stress, strengthen a relationship? The more you recognize the positives, the easier it becomes. Step 2. Spot red flags before saying yes. Learn to recognize situations where you might regret saying yes. If you feel hesitation or discomfort, take a pause before responding. Giving yourself a moment to think can prevent an automatic yes. Step 3. Use pre-planned responses. Having go-to phrases makes saying no easier and removes hesitation. Here are a few ways to say no in different situations. In a professional setting, you can answer, "I appreciate the opportunity, but I have to decline." Or, "I can't take this on right now, but thank you for thinking of me." In a social setting, "That sounds fun, but I need some time for myself." Or, "I'd love to, but I already have other plans." And in a family setting, "I understand, but I have to take care of my own needs right now." Or, "I can't do that, but I'm happy to support in another way." Having the right words for different situations makes saying no easier, while still being kind. Saying no isn't just about boundaries, it's about creating space for what truly matters. Imagine a life where you confidently decline what doesn't serve you and invest time in things that bring you joy. This shift in mindset can be life-changing. At first, it might feel uncomfortable, but like any skill, the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Because when you say no, you're not just protecting your time, you're creating a life that aligns with your values. Which strategy resonated with you the most? Drop a comment below. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it.